Come here. It's your birthday. You've got a whole goodie plate over here. Look. Happy birthday. I'm surprised you didn't go for the tomatoes first. It's hard to believe 7 years ago that this little bird hatched out from her surrogate mommy. We put her egg under a broody hen, and out she popped. I really thought she'd look more like her dad. She didn't want to put her little crown on, so we just put it over here next to her plate. I'm gonna have to move it though, because it's gonna get thrown all over the place. But she hatched out, and as a chick, she really looked like she'd be more towards Dad's breed. Well, one of her dads. We had two brothers that were golden Polish. And her mama, all of our hens laid different colored eggs, and we knew who her mama was. And she looks almost like her mama from her head to her middle section. Except for her head feathers, she kind of got a mixture there where she's got a little pompadour. But on the back end, she really looks more like her dad's feathers. And we had some problems with our broody hen, where we had to pull her because she was not being so nice to the other chicks. She did real great tending the eggs and hatching them, but then she got a little bit not so nice with them, so we had to pull Chicken Hawk because she was the last out of her group and hand raise her. And so that's why she's so people friendly, she's so sociable. But she loves being around people. So she had to be raised by us. And we were looking for ways to bond better with her. So I remembered learning about clicker training years ago. And I remembered when I first was researching it, seeing that a lady had trained chickens with clicker training. And so I looked more into that, and I was familiar with the concept, and I knew how everything worked and had used it before, so I said, well, let's try it with the chicken. And it worked so well with her that it spurred wanting to learn more about it and training other animals outside of dogs and cats as well. So it's thanks to wanting to bond with this girl that we've done more with clicker training, positive reinforcement training with farm animals, livestock, poultry. It's because of wanting to build a relationship with her. So a lot of what we did early on was when she was just a baby, working on getting her to follow us when she was called over. And I also taught her to fly up to my arm. I would hold my arm out with 2 fingers and tell her up. It was kind of so she knew the difference. If I was just holding my arm out, generally she wouldn't just do it. It was when I had my fingers pointed, then she would come up there and fly to my arm. She even learned how to ring a bell. We had a little service bell like you see on the front desk of somewhere where maybe the receptionist isn't present. We got a little bell like that, and we first taught our ducks how to ring that, but the chickens actually learned too. So she's learned quite a lot of things over the years. And again, it was all because of her and wanting to definitely enrich her life when she was younger, that we learned about clicker training and that we encourage it, not just with your dog and cat friends, but with your chickens if you can, your goats, your pet ducks, anything like that. But today we're gonna spend lots of time letting her hang out and enjoy herself. She got some of her favorite snacks to eat. And I don't know how well she understands me, but I want to say thank you to her, because not only did she spur wanting to learn more about training animals that people don't normally think about building a bond with like that, but for years of enjoyment and being my friend. She's never once offered to be grumpy towards any person. She's been a good listener, been very easy to handle. She always gives me a laugh with her little hairdo, especially when she really gets to taking a dirt bath. She'll raise those head feathers up. And she's been here for YouTube for... Are you trying to scratch the plate? But she's been here for live streams with us too. And I don't know how long we'll have with the old girl. But here's thanks to 7 years with her. Today she'll get to enjoy herself looking for worms. It's been a little bit cooler again, so maybe she'll enjoy having herself a little dirt bath in the sun. And there's no telling. I don't know how long we'll have with our little chicken hawk, but I did know a bird when I was a kid, and I look back, and actually when I was looking for pictures of her as a baby, I found a picture of that hen, and her name was Pepper. She lived at my grandmother's farm, and Pepper was 13 years old the last I had seen her. I don't know how long she actually lived, but I had personally known her for 13 years. And that's who she reminds me of. She does look a lot like Mom and Dad, but she definitely reminds me of old Pepper, and that was my friend. I loved to hang out with her when I would go to the farm. But 7 years in itself is amazing because so much has happened over the years just since she hatched. A lot's changed. And you can look back and see the video of her when she was first hatched here, one of our earliest videos. And you can see we didn't post a lot then, and now you see compared to what we post now, she's been here for a lot of different changes with the channel as well. What do you think, pretty bird? Going back over to her plate. Well, you didn't want to put your little crown on, but you're definitely a princess. Happy birthday, Chicken Hawk.